Now, I just made a video about victimhood and just playing the victim and that whole just personality and stuff. Well, this video is going to be about complaining and venting. So for whatever reason, I don't know if it's because we all grew up like this, if it's a paradigm we have, if it's just humans in general, but complaining and venting just like feels good, you know? I think everybody can relate to that. I struggle with this because I really, really try not to, because it is so hard not to at times. But I mean, there's a freaking line when like over half of what you're talking about is just complaining or venting or bitching. It's like, come on. So I'm having a brain fart. Let me think of what I was gonna say. Oh yes, it just seems like that us humans just always have to complain. Like, here's a perfect example. Because it's an example from my life. So, a road that the road next to our house when I was growing up was like horrible, like just potholy and shitty and rough for my whole life, basically up until a few years ago. So what was one thing I was heard complain about? Now, I mean, I was one that complained about it too. It is complaining about how shitty the road is, and I wish it got redone. Oh my God, this road is shit, blah, 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 it's horrible. Just day after day after day. Not every day, but I mean, this is a constant thing with me and the neighbors and the family all around. So it's like, holy moly. And then finally, a couple of years ago, it gets fixed. And what do? We're not like that grateful. I mean, I'm grateful. We're grateful for the road that's fixed, but what do? We don't talk about that road and how grateful we are that it's new now as much as we are complaining. We find something else to complain about. And after I like realized that specific example, I see that like everywhere with everybody, and it is like, holy shit. Like, I don't know what it is with humans, but we do like love to complain. I don't know if it's because it's easy or like if it's dopamine. I have no idea what it is, but it's just like very interesting to me. It's like you always, even if it gets solved, it's like just find another thing to complain about. And I like to find things to be, happy about and working towards, but it just seems like no matter how hard I work, it's just really hard not to complain. But that could possibly be environment too, because when I'm with like a couple of my best friends or like by myself, like I almost think no freaking like negative complaining thoughts like that. So it probably has to do with some environment too. You just feel comfortable complaining with those people and kind of small talk. I'll make a video of how I hate small talk in the future too, but let me know your guys' thoughts on complaining and just what you've noticed in society with it. I'd be interested to hear.